Good afternoon.
About the speaker.
I am here from Thermax, based in Pune, which is a heavy engineering and capital goods company in the area of sustainable energy and environment. Today's topic is patent litigation in US and in India. Much of my talk will focus on the concept of bricks by bricks. Dr. Agrawal has talked about that in the director's note. And various speakers since morning have talked about this in various manners. Primarily from the perspective of harmonization, that is a great need of the hour. I will briefly talk about on one matter on patent litigation, while I will not dwell on it. As you may have seen in my bio also, that I do not have any legal background whatsoever. I have been a scientist and lately more interested in art and dance. So with that, I just wanted to share with you that my focus is more on the broader issues which are need of the hour, and how a scientist's perspective on these matters. As we see the requirements in a country like India in the field of patents, and the large amount of knowledge that exists in especially in the developed world, for example in US and in other developed economies. I spent about 20 years in the US, so I can speak very confidently about this organized knowledge that exists and which can benefit much of the world, also towards harmonization. So just to give a snapshot of patent arena, which evolved as part of the US Constitution in the late 1700s, wherein the patent filing of a patent was meant to be for the benefit of the society, and in turn, as one of the speakers was highlighting, is meant to exclude others, wherein the person who is inventing and conceiving these ideas takes portion of the benefits after he or she has satisfied the first condition of providing the benefit to the society. Now, with that strong foundation, in the US alone, there are 500,000 patents that are being filed every year. And in contrast, there is only 30,000 patents that are being filed in India. Now, there is a big discrepancy that we see in the form of consumption, and I just want this comment to be taken in the spirit it is being offered, not so much as being critical, but just on the face value of the factual information, that the amount of consumption that we have, for example, of energy, when we look at the carbon footprint, by that I mean the amount of consumption of energy, there is a factor of at least 20x difference, at least 20x if not more, of carbon footprint or consumption of energy. So when we talk about whether it is energy consumption or whether it is solutions for healthcare, for example, diseases like HIV, diseases like cancer, Other widespread diseases which are related to heart and diabetes. These are the three largest, highest prevailing diseases. So we have to look at these matters in a shared manner. I do describe that also in my abstract. In that there is a large imbalance today we have of the human resources. So when the clinical trials are being conducted or are required to be conducted, we do not have that many human resources available for these clinical trials to be carried out successfully and also reliably. So the benefit of such results, whether it is a patent or just a technology which is available in many of the developed geographies, the human resources and those technologies, there has to be a balance that we have to look at. And as opposed to the higher economic value to be commanded for such patented or protected technologies. And as Mr. Stoll has pointed out that, and I can vouch for that, that I believe, I'm confident that various geographies will come forward to share their knowledge, to share their technologies. The opportunity essentially lies in areas like green technology, sustainable environment, healthcare, and the US and the developed patent markets will succeed on the volume of such deals or such opportunities, because the opportunities are many. Just yesterday I was talking to one of my colleagues from Thermax, and we were talking about the amount of opportunity that is there, for example, in the area of energy for large power plants. And we are looking at energy sources like solar and biofuels. There is opportunity for collaboration. There is opportunity for open and trusting communication, especially while discussing such matters of patent licensing and MOUs, that is Memorandum of Understanding, with the BRICS communities. While it may be true then to blame geographies like India, China, and emerging markets for violating patents. So just to present a back of the envelope calculation, the numbers may not be exact, but I just want to draw your attention to the amount of energy we consume in the patent litigation process. I am presenting a scenario where all the patents filed worldwide, 0.5